You can learn a lie for so long that even when you hear the truth and you see the truth walk, you still deny it. Because holding on to that religion has become more important than discovering the truth. It becomes risky when our root is in hype. We now have a lot of hype men and hype women hyping us up in what is not truth, and we are running with it. I was almost led to the place of tears this week with some of the things I am hearing. If you see, we've got to help Christians understand that growth is not necessarily a number. Even evil things grow. Even cancer grows. Okay, so that's not why we're here. I will show you scripturally. Look at David, for instance. Only 37 mighty men of David established David's kingdom. The things we are pursuing is one of the reasons why the enemy can deceive us. We think that is in the crowd. It's not. Jesus had 12 that grew systematically. What has happened to the church? Nobody broadcast strategy. Look at it. When Jesus was going to be transfigured, he took only 3. He could take 12, but he took 3. Only 3. Peter, James, and John. There are things God wants to do that we are becoming too public about. And that is not necessarily God's pattern. To recover a generation begins with one person. God doesn't need too many. You see, if we would only use age to determine who would speak truth, we will never grow old enough. I heard the story of a man that was told, he finished the university and he was told, he wanted to continue with the university, lecturing. And someone came to him, an old lecturer in the same department, and told him, young man, you are very talented, you are very gifted. Can I advise you? The man said yes. He said, leave this place. He said, why? He said, because your lecturers will always see you as a boy. They taught you. Until they all leave this department, you won't have room for growth. If we are going to wait till we mature in age, we will never be qualified to teach truth. But this world is ancient. It's older than anybody claiming age. Can you imagine how they must have looked at Peter, John? When did you come? Who are you, small boys? Teaching that there's resurrection of the dead. How are we even sure Jesus rose? Of course he rose. So they were not qualified in natural terms to teach truth. These were elderly religious leaders who have been there and had a foundation. The Pharisees go study. They never believed in the resurrection of the dead. So now teaching in the name of the one who died and clearly arose, because you can't answer a name if you are not there to answer it.